In this journey, we explore a profound, often misunderstood path, choosing solitude over the company of family and friends. This decision, though it might seem counterintuitive or even selfish, holds deep significance for those on a spiritual quest. We begin by examining why one might feel chosen yet alone, and why this path could be necessary for personal growth and spiritual awakening. When we decide to distance ourselves from family and friends, it often stems from a desire to understand ourselves on a deeper level. Many of us have experienced moments where the expectations, judgments, or energy of those closest to us seem to cloud our true selves. In these moments, solitude becomes a sanctuary where we can strip away the layers imposed by others and reconnect with our innermost being. This isn't about rejecting love or support, but about creating a space to hear our own voice amidst the noise. Consider the dynamics of family and friends. They have known us through various stages of our lives and often hold fixed perceptions of who we are. These perceptions can act as invisible chains, binding us to roles and behaviors that no longer serve our highest good. By stepping away, we give ourselves the freedom to redefine our identities, to explore aspects of ourselves that may have been suppressed or overlooked. This act of stepping back is not an indictment of our loved ones, but a necessary step in our evolution. Solitude allows for a deep dive into self-reflection and personal growth. In the quiet of our own company, we can confront the shadows that we might avoid in the presence of others. These shadows, the parts of ourselves we fear or deny, need to be acknowledged and integrated for us to become whole. It is through this process of self-examination that we can heal old wounds and release patterns that no longer serve us. One might ask, isn't it lonely to walk this path? Indeed, solitude can be challenging, but it also opens the door to a profound relationship with oneself. When we learn to be alone, we discover that we are never truly lonely. We begin to appreciate our own company, develop a deeper understanding of our needs and desires, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. This inner peace becomes a foundation upon which we can build a more authentic life. In this process, we also develop a stronger connection with the divine or the universe. Without the constant distractions and influences of others, we create space for spiritual insights and guidance to emerge. We become more attuned to the subtle energies and messages that are always present but often drowned out by the clamor of daily life. This heightened sense of awareness can lead to profound spiritual experiences and a deeper sense of purpose. As we embrace solitude, we also learn the value of setting boundaries. Maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial for preserving our energy and ensuring that we remain aligned with our true selves. When we are constantly surrounded by others, it is easy to lose sight of our own needs and become entangled in the dramas and expectations of those around us. By creating physical and emotional space, we protect our energy and stay connected to our personal truth. This journey of chosen solitude is not a rejection of our loved ones, but a commitment to our own growth and well-being. It is an act of self-love and respect, acknowledging that we need time and space to heal, grow, and transform. When we eventually return to our relationships, we do so as more whole and authentic individuals, capable of deeper connections and greater love. Reflect on this. How often do you feel truly seen and understood by those around you? Do you find yourself conforming to their expectations or sacrificing your own needs to maintain harmony? These are important questions that can guide us in understanding the necessity of solitude in our spiritual journey. The inner sanctuary, embracing solitude for self-discovery. As we continue our exploration of why choosing solitude over the company of family and friends can be a profound spiritual path, we delve into the concept of the inner sanctuary. This is a sacred space within us where true self-discovery happens. When we create this space, we allow ourselves to explore the depths of our being without external influences. In solitude, we begin to understand the importance of self-awareness. When surrounded by others, it is easy to be swept away by their energies, opinions, and expectations. This can create a dissonance between our true selves and the personas we project to fit in or gain acceptance. Solitude provides the clarity needed to discern our own thoughts and feelings, separate from the influences of those around us. In this clear space, we can confront our true selves, examining our desires, fears, strengths, and weaknesses with honesty and compassion. Solitude also fosters creativity. When we are alone, our minds are free to wander and explore new ideas without the constraints of social norms or the fear of judgment. This freedom can lead to profound insights and creative breakthroughs. Many great artists, writers, and thinkers have sought solitude to tap into their deepest creative potential. In this space, we can experiment with new ways of thinking and being, discovering parts of ourselves that were previously hidden or suppressed. Moreover, solitude teaches us resilience and self-reliance. When we are alone, we are forced to confront and overcome our challenges without relying on others for support. This can be daunting, but it is also incredibly empowering. We learn that we are capable of handling difficult situations and that we have the inner strength to persevere. This resilience builds confidence and a sense of autonomy, which are essential for personal growth and spiritual development. Another important aspect of embracing solitude is the cultivation of mindfulness. In the presence of others, our minds are often preoccupied with conversations, activities, and social dynamics. This constant engagement can prevent us from being fully present in the moment. Solitude, on the other hand, encourages mindfulness and deep presence. When we are alone, we can immerse ourselves in the present moment, fully experiencing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations. This practice of mindfulness enhances our self-awareness and helps us develop a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. In solitude, we also have the opportunity to develop a more profound relationship with nature. Nature has always been a source of inspiration and healing for those on a spiritual path. When we spend time alone in nature, we can tune into its rhythms and cycles, finding a sense of peace and harmony that is often elusive in our busy modern lives. This connection with nature can provide valuable insights into our own lives and help us understand our place in the larger web of existence. One of the most powerful aspects of solitude is the chance to engage in deep introspection. In this quiet space, we can reflect on our life's journey, our choices, and our goals. We can ask ourselves meaningful questions about our purpose and direction. This introspection can lead to profound revelations and a clearer understanding of our path. It allows us to identify areas of our lives that need change or improvement and to make intentional decisions about how we want to move forward. As we embrace the inner sanctuary of solitude, we must remember that this journey is not about isolation or withdrawal from the world. It is about creating a balanced life where we can nurture our inner selves and still engage meaningfully with others. The time we spend alone strengthens us, making us better equipped to handle relationships and social interactions with authenticity and grace. Reflect on this. How much time do you truly spend with yourself, free from distractions and external influences? What might you discover if you allowed yourself the space to explore your inner sanctuary more fully? The alchemy of solitude, transforming isolation into empowerment. As we venture further into the depths of solitude, we discover an alchemical process that transforms perceived isolation into a source of profound empowerment. This transformation is not merely about being alone, but about harnessing the solitude to cultivate inner strength, wisdom, and self-reliance. In solitude, we often encounter our deepest fears and insecurities. These moments can be unsettling, but they are also opportunities for growth. When we face our fears head-on, we gain a deeper understanding of their origins and how they influence our behavior. This understanding is the first step in overcoming them. By sitting with our discomfort, rather than escaping into distractions or seeking validation from others, we develop the courage to confront and transform our inner demons. This process is akin to alchemy, where base metals are transformed into gold. Our fears and insecurities, once examined and understood, become sources of strength and wisdom. Solitude also allows us to break free from societal conditioning. From a young age, we are influenced by cultural norms, family expectations, and societal pressures. These external influences shape our beliefs, values, and behaviors, often unconsciously. In the quiet of solitude, we can examine these influences critically and decide which ones truly resonate with our authentic selves. This process of discernment is liberating. It empowers us to shed the layers of conditioning that no longer serve us and to embrace a life that is aligned with our true values and desires. Moreover, solitude fosters a sense of self-sufficiency. In a world that often promotes dependency on external sources of happiness and fulfillment, learning to rely on oneself is a radical act of empowerment. When we spend time alone, we discover our inner resources and capabilities. We realize that we have the power to create our own joy, to solve our own problems, and to fulfill our own needs. This self-sufficiency is not about rejecting help or support from others, but about recognizing our own inherent strength and potential. It is about knowing that we are complete and whole in ourselves. In solitude, we also cultivate a deeper connection with our intuition. Intuition is our inner guidance system, a subtle voice that often gets drowned out by the noise of daily life. When we are alone, we can tune into this inner wisdom more clearly. We learn to trust our instincts and to make decisions that are in alignment with our highest good. This connection with our intuition is empowering because it gives us confidence in our ability to navigate life's challenges and to create a path that is true to ourselves. Another transformative aspect of solitude is the development of a personal spiritual practice. Without the distractions and demands of social interactions, we have the time and space to explore our spirituality more deeply. This might involve meditation, prayer, journaling, or any practice that helps us connect with the divine or our higher self. Through these practices, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity that supports us in all areas of our lives. This spiritual grounding is a source of immense strength and resilience. Solitude also offers the opportunity to cultivate gratitude and appreciation. When we are constantly surrounded by others, it is easy to take our relationships and our lives for granted. In solitude, we have the space to reflect on the blessings in our lives and to develop a deeper sense of gratitude. This gratitude enriches our lives and enhances our relationships when we return to social interactions with a renewed appreciation for the people and experiences that bring us joy. As we transform isolation into empowerment, we begin to see solitude not as a state of lack, but as a state of fullness. It is a time to replenish our energy, to reconnect with our true selves and to nurture our inner world. This shift in perspective is empowering because it allows us to embrace solitude as a positive and enriching experience. Reflect on this. How can you transform your moments of solitude into opportunities for growth and empowerment? What inner resources and strengths might you discover when you embrace the alchemy of solitude? The gift of solitude, reconnecting with the world from a place of wholeness. As we conclude our exploration of the profound spiritual path of choosing solitude, we turn to the ultimate gift it bestows, the ability to reconnect with the world from a place of wholeness. This final transformation is not about rejecting relationships, but about engaging with them from a state of inner completeness and authenticity. When we have spent time in solitude, we return to our relationships with a deeper understanding of ourselves. We know our values, our boundaries, and our needs. This self-awareness allows us to engage with others more honestly and openly. We no longer feel the need to conform to others' expectations or to seek their approval. Instead, we interact from a place of confidence and self-assuredness. This authenticity fosters deeper and more meaningful connections because we are presenting our true selves, unfiltered and unapologetic. Solitude also teaches us the value of presence. Having spent time alone, we come to appreciate the moments of connection with others more fully. We understand the preciousness of each interaction and are more present and attentive in our relationships. This presence enhances the quality of our connections, making them more fulfilling and enriching. We listen more deeply, speak more truthfully, and engage more wholeheartedly. Another gift of solitude is the ability to set healthy boundaries. When we are clear about our own needs and limits, we are better equipped to communicate them to others. This clarity prevents us from overextending ourselves or becoming enmeshed in unhealthy dynamics. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining our well-being and ensuring that our relationships are balanced and respectful. By setting and honoring these boundaries, we create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. In solitude, we also develop a deeper sense of empathy and compassion. By facing our own struggles and vulnerabilities, we become more attuned to the experiences of others. This empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, offering understanding and support without judgment. Compassion becomes a natural extension of our own self-compassion, and we are able to nurture our relationships with kindness and care. The insights gained from solitude also enhance our ability to contribute meaningfully to our communities. When we are connected to our true purpose and passions, we can channel our energy into endeavors that align with our values. This sense of purpose is empowering and fulfilling, allowing us to make a positive impact in the world. Whether it is through our work, our relationships, or our creative pursuits, we bring our whole selves to our contributions, enriching the lives of those around us. Moreover, solitude helps us cultivate resilience in our relationships. Having spent time alone, we are less likely to be swayed by external opinions or conflicts. We have developed an inner strength that allows us to navigate challenges with grace and composure. This resilience is a stabilizing force in our relationships, enabling us to weather storms without losing our sense of self or our connection to others. As we embrace the gift of solitude, we also recognize the importance of balance. While solitude is a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth, it is equally important to engage with the world and to cultivate meaningful relationships. The key is to find a harmonious balance between time spent alone and time spent with others. This balance ensures that we remain grounded in our true selves while also enriching our lives through connection and community. Reflect on this. How can you integrate the lessons of solitude into your relationships and interactions with the world? What steps can you take to ensure that you engage with others from a place of wholeness and authenticity? By embracing solitude, we embark on a journey of profound transformation. We shed the layers of external conditioning, confront our deepest fears, and reconnect with our true selves. This journey empowers us to engage with the world from a place of inner strength and authenticity, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. Solitude is not a retreat from the world, but a sacred space where we heal, grow, and ultimately return to the world with a renewed sense of purpose and connection.